A very good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back from that beautiful victory over Luton. Well, was it beautiful? A win is a win in football, especially in the marathon, the Premier League, as we do hunt for top four. But guys, we have won 6 in 6, which is impressive. Rasmus Højlund is scoring goals, and our ship looks good. But is it stable? What is a stable ship without a stable captain? In this video, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about our skipper. Bruno Fernandes. Now, I'll start it off with Bruno and how his seasons have been. Ever since Bruno joined Manchester United in 2020, coming in from Sporting Lisbon under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Bruno has consistently been one of our top performers. You do recall that by the time we brought him in, we were struggling for creativity. United lacked creativity, and every day that's the one thing we're complaining about. Well, back then the United hotspot wasn't there. But I know in your rooms where you're seated, these were the thoughts going on in your head. United were not creative, were looking so bad, and we struggled to create goal scoring chances. When Bruno came in his first 50 games, he scores about, I think, 29 and assists, goals and assists, and he took the Premier League by storm, putting himself up there with the best players in the Premier League, the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and all the others we can talk about. Bruno proved to us that he can be a baller. But honestly, over the years, his levels went down. Whereas his levels were going down, it was never him being bad as a footballer. They went down because the team was going down. Under Ole, we started going down. We bring in this man, Ralph Ragnick. We are still going down. But Bruno, even when the team was going down and his levels were a bit dropping because, of course, the team last played decently good football under Ole, Bruno still maintained his hard work and he was consistently a hard worker and he looked better like than most of the players around him. But let's fast forward, move to the last game we played. I've had people bashing Bruno, and I'm one of those who feel I don't remember the last time we saw the best of Bruno, the best of his game. But let's face it, Bruno's issues for me are issues that are inflicted on him by the manager and the team. The reason why Bruno struggles in games lately is because the way he's deployed is not defined. Honestly, you cannot say Bruno is playing as a number 10. Bruno is playing all over the place. He's all over the place. He's not. He doesn't have a defined role. He's just working hard. That's all he's doing. How do you expect him to perform, put himself in good positions, put himself make dangerous passes when all he's doing is chasing the ball? I think because he has got a good mentality, he's a hard worker. Those are the players Eric Ten Hag wants, which is good. He's a hard worker. He's made to grind so much. He just keeps struggling and working so hard. And you see, good players like Bruno, creative players, do not really give their best if you make them work like donkeys. The beauty is, the reality is, it's a good thing that Bruno, when everyone around him was as lazy as a Snapchat slay queen, Bruno still kept working hard and doing more, 2 times more, playing his role, but also playing the role of Scott McTominay, playing his role, but also playing the role of Anthony Martial, plays his role, but also plays the role of Marcus Rashford, plays his role, but also plays the role of Anthony, plays his role, but also plays the role of Harry Maguire when he was making errors in defense. So that made him look like a mediocre player because he was all over and he was the only one who had the heart of the club. But that's not to say that's how he's supposed to play. For me, if we are going to see the best of Bruno Fernandes, we need to give him order. Eric Ten Hag has now got to trust the other players to do their work. Let each player do their work. Bruno will do his work. The problem is, even up to now, when you've got Kobe Maino, a beautiful player like him, when you seem to have players who should be able to deliver in order, who are working hard, Bruno is still made to work 2 times harder than everyone and just running. So he has ended up dropping in terms of the quality of his pass has dropped a bit. His sharpness has dropped. For example, there is a goal he missed against Luton after beating off his man. A beautiful pass from, I think the pass was from either Rashford or Garnacho or Hoyland, one of the three, I forget. But the Bruno before would have scored that. But you see, Bruno has been working so hard for so long that it is killing his skills and sharpness. It is killing that. And for me, I hate to see it that we are talking about him because the reality is because he's a hard worker, his stats will still be good because he works hard. His stats will still be good, but also because he has got the skill and talent. But the structure or lack of it under which he's playing is making us see, I think, him deliver at 60%. Bruno now is performing at 60 or 50%. His best can come when we have got proper order in the midfield. But him chasing the ball around like everyone is not going to give us the best of him. Just like I think we are yet to see the best of Kobe Maino because again there is no structure, there is no proper order in how we play. The order comes in moments. It just comes in moments and it disappears. Why? Because Eric Ten Hag wants players who are just all over, working hard and working hard and working hard. But such is not how you make your. Think about it. Think about Man City having a player like Kevin De Bruyne, but being tasked to just run around like everyone, chase the ball, be in the wing, be in the right back, be in the left back, be in central defense. I saw Bruno Fernandes being a sweeper, receiving the ball from a central defender's position at one point in the game against Luton. And I'm thinking, why on earth is our number 10 in the sweeping position? Why is he there? What business is he doing there? Eric Ten Hag's way of deploying these players is the problem. It is what is killing the good players. It is what is causing disorganization. Is what is making making our best players look like they're struggling. And honestly, if we've got a struggling Bruno, we can never have a good unorganized team. That's why even when our players seem to be stepping up as individuals, Bruno is not. So Diogo Dalot is stepping up. Harry Maguire has been stepping up. Casemiro is back and almost stepping up. Hoyland, this game is up there, but Hoyland is like his own number 10. Hoyland plays more in the number 10 position than Bruno. Why? It's because Bruno is just he's like a slave. Bruno is a slave to Manchester United. He's a slave to his teammates. He's a slave to Eric Ten Hag. He's poorly deployed, and what do you expect? That's why many a time Bruno has been mourning a lot. He has been looking like he's frowning. Just that he's a humble, good, warm character, but he gets tired. You see, talented players get tired when when you keep making them tired and people keep not doing their job and they have to do it for them. So he will do it, but never with a smile on his face. He will not do it with a smile on his face because he's doing the job of others as well, and that's bad. It inadvertently is going to make him look bad. The stats might make him look good. I am not the kind of guy who loves to support football on stats. Me, I support based on what I see. I support based on what I see. I do not support based on stats. So Bruno might have all the stats because he's a hard worker. Me, I support and enjoy Bruno based on the quality of football he plays. Honestly, for me, I think the problem is the way he is being deployed, the way he's being disorganized for me is the problem, and that's why his levels are beginning to drop. And Eric Ten Hag has got to salvage his career, save him like yesterday, because there is no stability in a ship when the captain is not stable. Eventually, at some point, it's going to sink. It's going to lose balance and it will sink. The United Hotspot. Subscribe. My name is Webb.